In this type of optimization problem, we have to figure out what we know and what we need to know. So engineers are designing a box-shaped aquarium with a square bottom is important, and open top. The aquarium must hold 864 cubic feet of water. So that's talking about volume. Volume is equal to 864. Volume is also equal to length times width times height. We said a square bottom. So if I draw this out, we have a square bottom. Wow, that's really poor drawing. Anyway, so this is side, and then this is the height. So volume is equal to side squared times the height, because the bottom is a square. So side times side, and then times the height. So I'm going to need this. I'm going to use 864 equals side squared h. And then let's see. What dimensions should they use to create an acceptable aquarium to the least amount of space? All right, so they're talking about surface area. So let's think about this surface area. That surface area is S times H. Let's think about this surface area. Isn't that also S times H? Plus the back is S times H, plus the left side, S times H. And then what's the bottom? The bottom is S squared. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4SH plus S squared equals A. Now we want to figure out the least amount of this. So that's what we want to differentiate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to isolate the H. So H is equal to 864 divided by S squared. So now I'm going to plug that in for this H. So A equals 4S times 864 over S squared plus S squared. So 4 times 864, I wish I remember that number. Times 4, 16, 24, 25, 2, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6. So A equals 3, 4, 5, 6 over S plus S squared. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, S to the negative first power plus S squared. So dA over ds equals negative 3, 4, 5, 6 over S squared plus 2S. Then I'm going to set that equal to 0. So negative 3, 4, actually I'm going to make it pause. I'm going to move it to the other side. I'm going to say 2S equals 3, 4, 5, 6 over S squared. Wow. I am going to multiply both sides by S squared, so I have 2S cubed equals 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. S cubed equals, I think it's 1728. And then I take the cubed root of both sides. So S equals 12. So if S is 12, then that means the dimensions, what dimensions should they use? So it's 12 feet by 12 feet by, and then if I plug 12 into this to figure out what H is, 12 squared is 144. So I did 864 divided by 144, which is 6. And those are the dimensions of the open top.